I'd like to call the Danville City Commission special call meeting to order. Today is Friday, August the 30th. The time is 9:05, and I'd like to call us to order, and we have a couple of things on our agenda. Second reading of ordinance 2039. Madam Clerk, you want to read that to us, please?
Yes, this is the second reading of ordinance number 2039, an ordinance establishing ad valorem tax rates for fiscal year 2024 through 2025 and penalties for non-payment.
Thank you, ma'am. Is there a motion?
I move for approval of second reading of ordinance number 2039.
Second.
Thank you all.
And just for fun, I think we ought to vote it down so Lee will blow up in the office. I think it'd be fun.
She's not here this morning, so she might be watching us though, right?
And that's exactly why I'm here this morning.
Any other questions or comments? Roll call vote, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Caudle?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peak?
Yes.
Mayor Atkins?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Saris?
Yes.
Thank you all. The next item, Resolution 2024-08-3001, airport claim. City Manager Coffey, you want to introduce that to us?
I can do that. So as you recall, the airport lost 3 hangars totally with the tornadoes years ago. They've worked through agreements and settlements and full payouts on the first 2 hangars. Hangar 5 was in question for some time. There were some issues with the foundation. They ultimately went with a replacement of the foundation. They have worked through the reimbursement profile, what that looks like between KLC from the insurance company side and the airport side. I think ultimately they've reached an agreement to accept an additional $26,536.40 to against costs tied to the construction and replacement of Hangar 5, which you won't see any of them out there because they went with a little different geometry, which is why it's taken so long to settle it, because they didn't actually build back those 3 hangars. So it's been trying to establish what the replacement costs would have been. And KLC knew full well from the beginning they were just going back with 2 hangars and doing a little bit different layout. So it's all reached a point where they agree with each other, and the airport board seems to be okay with that amount. And although I'm sure they wish they would have gotten a little more, but that's okay. They've agreed to this and accepted the settlement, and this document confirms that with both KLC and the city.
This officially ends the claim.
This will end the claim and close it out for them.
And before we do that, let me give a shout out to the city manager and to the city attorney, because you all have spent lots of hours with this activity, and I want to thank you for your diligence and your support and your assistance with the airport board, because sometimes things don't go the way we plan them, but when you get 85 to 90% of the anticipated cost reimbursed to you, that's really a win-win for our community. So I want to commend you guys, thank you guys for what you've done with this project.
Thank you. I will say that place looked pretty bad during the day of the tornado. I don't know if you all got down there or not, but it certainly came a long way. And those guys, Christian and Nick and the airport board, they've spent all kinds of man hours themselves in dealing with the issues. And if you were to pull in now, you wouldn't know. And so they've done a wonderful job ensuring that our airport's sustained.
And, I think, too, it'd be a nice time to acknowledge the strategic planning that the airport did. Mm-hmm. It would have been an easy form of leadership just to replace what was torn down in the exact manner in which it was, but they used it as an opportunity to pause, evaluate need, plan, and then build differently. And that type of strategic leadership is critical for moving the airport forward, this community forward. And so they have a group of passionate volunteer leaders at the airport, and it showed in their navigation of this particular tornadic event and the ramifications of it, and the manner in which they rebuilt is honestly to be commended.
Yeah. Well, and I hate to bring up this topic, but I think it's important that we realize that annexation played a part in this and the insurance that was carried for the airport board.
Well, Mayor, it certainly put us in a position to be the type of partner we want to be with the
Yes.
airport board.
Yes.
It's what the city promised as annexation was initially discussed. And as unfortunate as the event was, it did provide an opportunity to show the type of partner that the city said it was going to be and then was and will continue to be at the airport.
Yes. Any other questions or comments? So is there?
believe it's been that long ago.
It is, yeah. Well, it's been a tough process, but a good process. Okay. Is there a motion?
I'll move to accept Resolution 2024-08-3001.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you all. Any other comments or questions? Hearing none, all those in favor of passing this resolution, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you all. Entertain a motion for adjournment. Oh, wait, no executive session, right?
No, not today.
We do see some work going on out of Chick-fil-A. That's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was nice. The injunction in the circuit court action was officially released yesterday, signed by the judge, which allowed some of the barricades to be removed so that work could commence. And we received a very energetic and excited phone call to that end yesterday afternoon with plans to move intently forward as quickly as possible.
Good deal.
Good deal. A motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Second.
Oh, thank you.